mentioned it in different series that are on the channel, I magically had a bow in my hand with arrows. By the time I looked at it, I went, wait a minute, why is there a bow in my hand? Yeah, that happened. I said I want to go through this game with magic, and I ended up with a bow. I don't know how it happened, but it did. Come on. Hey, there we go. All right, let's go to the beach. We're gonna have the beach episode. This might not be a good beach episode. Dead. Ooh. Why are you angry at me? How am I hitting rocks? Or is that your, I don't know what you want to call it, shell? Chitin, whatever it is. Oh. Mine. Ooh. Oh, key from a strongbox. I thought it said key to it. What the? Nope, not yet. I am gonna go to the town. I'm gonna follow this arrow to town, and I'm going to pretty much spend all my money on alcohol at the local tavern, and I'm going to never pick up this game again. No, okay. I would be surprised if I actually did do that, though. Oh, of all the difficulty of this, too. And the fact that it's in Adept is saying something, too. Like, it's not like legendary difficulty. You cannot get me to play legendary difficulty on this. I'd have to, like, play Enderal, like, every day for years before I start playing on legendary. Like, it took me a while to just, like, be able to do that for Skyrim. Like, a friend of mine told me, like, you should play it on legendary difficulty, and I'm like, how about not? Like, I'm not gonna play Skyrim on legendary difficulty. Like, I still say that Adept is pretty good. Block, sure. Fingersmith. Riverville. You're joking. The town's like right there. I can literally see it. And I just got a scroll that teleports me there. Not worth. At all. Blazing? Is that what I have? Gain green? That's probably why my mace isn't doing a lot of damage. Flame bite. Take that. Manifying eye. I'll take that too. Is it another bandit camp? Good, it's a town. Okay, good. We can now finally rest. Now my hands can finally...
Hey, you there! Yes, you! Do you want to know a secret?
Buzz off, kid. What do you mean?
Well, I found something. Something really, really awesome. But I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say?
Why exactly are you asking me and not your parents? I'm a complete stranger and could be dangerous. Could be a little more specific. What did you find? All right, I'll help you. Show me the secret. I'm more interested in this.
Dangerous? I don't know. You wouldn't wouldn't be as close to the village and to the guards then, would you? And I don't want Daddy and the others to find out about this. That would spoil the surprise.
What? Could be a little more specific. What did you find?
I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me. Come on, don't be a chicken.
I would say, no, kid. Buzz off. At that moment, don't call me a chicken, because I'm just gonna look and leave. Alright, I'll help you. Show me the secret. Sure.
Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me.
Taking your kid out for a walk. I'm gonna treat him like a dog. You're gonna take me outside the town that I spent so much time getting towards? Are you freaking kidding me? Kid? Oh my word. Kid's gonna bring me out of town that I've spent so much time trying to find. Kid's like, psych kills me. What? Okay, it says blazing spark, not lightning spark. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't just make up a name like Blazing Spark and think like, oh, everybody's gonna get this. It means lightning. Alright, I don't even understand. That's just too funny, though. Okay. Sure, why not? Got a better shocking spell now. Oh, there's a strongbox over there, kid. Mine now.
Look, I found this yesterday when I was searching for shells. Awesome, isn't it?
Well, it's a casket. No, it's not!
Yes, and you know what? If you shake it, you can hear a rattling, as if there are coins in it. All we need to do is break it open, then we can split the loot. And I could give Daddy the money for the pointy beard man.
The what
so what
now?
do you think? I've already tried to open it, but it just won't budge.
Pointy beard man?
Yeah, that man from the big city, who always comes after a moon turn. He wants money from the farmers. Daddy says he works for this jank or Boric or something like that.
You mean landlord? So I take it your daddy owes his landlord money?
Yeah, I think so. He always tries to make us think everything is okay, but I'm not stupid. And maybe there are enough pennies in this box for Daddy to pay the pointy beard man. Who knows?
Okay, let me have a try at it.
Sure.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright.
See what's in there. There are... Oh, come on. What is that?
What is it?
There aren't any pennies. Only these weird nails and a piece of paper. Here, take a look for yourself.
Old note added? Alright, what does the old note read? Day and night it stands there, sublime, proud, full of power, giving blessings in times of need on our path until we die. Huh?
So, does it say anything?
Looks like some kind of poem to me, I'm not sure.
A poem? What if it's a riddle? That's what you grown-ups call it, don't you? What
Sure.
does it say exactly?
Read out the first verse.
Blessing in distress? That... Oh, sugar, why do you grown-ups always have to talk so complicated? That is... Wait. Father Vildus, the priest, he always talks about blessings at the sermons. Maybe the writer is talking about the shrine. The one behind our house. Quickly, you should go take a look over there. I have to go back to the farm to feed the Leers, but tell me at once if you find anything.
What about the nails? They're spare parts. Alright. Yeah, I heard a mud crab. Okay, there we go. Hi, kid. I don't really care about you anymore.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Why do you sound so angry at me like I did something wrong? Like I just, like, I, like, vandalized your, like, food or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? A foreigner, huh? It's like, okay, buddy. Allow me to poop in your cereal right now. This is a shop? Nah, it's just a person's house. Shop? No. Shop? Nope. Shop? The Drunken Bee. I was joking about the tavern game. Ugh. Jeez, man. The game really wants me to do, like, all of the stuff that are not YouTube friendly.
Yes?
I'm new in the city and I'm looking for work. Do you know where I can find any?
Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda. I've never met a woman more generous than her. She doesn't deserve that.
Okay. The voice from the water.
Comes a point, and you just have to live with it.
Alright, Alfred.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. You are Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Yarrow.
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
You could say that. You've heard of it, about it.
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen.
What?
Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Just spar, get over here. He wants to talk about Yarrow. I don't know. I'll sit too.
Well, Yarrow.
I don't think we need to sit next to him though.
Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Oh. Not of old age, I assume.
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the Order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yero's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
So it is uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, sir, it is uncommon. More than that.
So what did you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lauren Waterblade.